this thing works. I have to, my thing is connected to, I'm in a rental car trying to do surveillance. Like, in a freaking rental. There's no window tint, which is fine. Like, you don't need window tint to do surveillance, but it doesn't freaking suck. But anyways, if you can't see me or can't hear me, I'm connected to the car on this rental car. So can y'all see me and hear me okay? Just wondering. Because if not, I don't know. And then this isn't probably going to work out. So I need to know that you guys can hear me and see me okay. Because this is a rental car. And I'm connected to it all weird. Can you see me and hear me okay? Yes! Perfect. I'm so glad you guys are here. So I'm still out of town. I'm still doing this crazy wild case. And so I am like, I don't know. I'm ready to go home though. So anyways, I figure while we're here, we're doing surveillance. I'm in a little bit of a different place today, but this guy's been moving around. So, but I'm still here, still doing surveillance. So I figured, I kind of try to show you guys like a different way to do my makeup, but I love that it's like travel and so easy. The new releases come out Friday, by the way. I got them in the mail. My assistant is at my house and she's taking all the pictures and she's doing all the swatches so I can share them with you, but I will be home tomorrow afternoon so I can do it in person, or like in person, you know what I mean? This one, you mean? This one is, oh, what is this one? I think it's Melinda Maria, but it has this heart on it. And I engraved it. It says, find what you love and let it kill you. It's from a famous poet, Charles Bukowski. And I'll love it. I'm on 24-hour Facebook ban. Oh my God, that's so funny. Yay! Okay, thank you for sending me a picture for makeup. If you want to get a color match, just comment match or just like text me directly and I can help you get a color match for makeup. So basically, I'm going to use a different brush today because I try to switch it up and show you guys different ways. Like a lot of people are like, I don't know about this makeup. So this is the shape brush. It's a little bit smaller than the brushes I've been using, but it's still fluffy. And I caught you live. I've been a huge fan. Oh, thank you so much. Is your makeup allergen friendly? Almost everything makes my face break out with eczema. Kelly, it's very clean. There's only 11 ingredients and one of them is beeswax. So although I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not a doctor, whatever, check with your dermatologist. Don't come for me. If you go to my beauty group on Facebook, it's called Freedom and Beauty VIP. There's a lot of women that have your same concerns. So if you post in there, you can actually hear from them. But according to what they've told me, like girlies with sensitive skin, eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, things like that, they really, really like this makeup. So I 100% recommend trying it, especially because it's so few ingredients and so clean. And you don't use that much also. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. Get a free color match. Oh, thank you for listening to the podcast. I appreciate it so much. Thanks, Kelly. Kelly, comment the word match so that it sends you my color match form and we can get started there. And then when we're texting, when I send you your color match, then I'll help you nail down the ingredients and see if there's something you're concerned about. I'm praying it doesn't make my super dry skin look crusty. No, actually, a lot of that texture that you see is like from the wrong shade. But this makeup actually has, by the way, I'm using this as a powder. I'm kind of dusting in like it's a powder instead of like slathering like a cream or a liquid, even though it is a cream. So, oh, Melissa, we could be besties then. So this makeup is actually very hydrating. There's no alcohol in this makeup. So even if you have dry skin and if you have mature skin, especially if you have mature skin, I recommend this makeup because it is very hydrating. And although nothing in the world, I don't care what anybody says, no makeup is going to take away your lines and wrinkles. It's not going to take away the age it's not going to take away your experience, as I like to call it, your age, all of that stuff. Like nothing can do that but Jesus and a scalpel, right? But I will say that this makeup, because of the nature of the ingredients, it really helps to kind of soften your skin with that hydration, but also because of the dimension, it kind of helps you to camouflage things, not by layering makeup on top, but by adding different colors in different places. It kind of creates this really pretty visual and it makes you look a little bit younger too. I was able to slap on my makeup in like 3 minutes. And it's so good. This makeup's really good on camera too. Like it's very photogenic, right? Using less is more. Yes. So you can see that like I'm I'm even allergic to Dove, and when I finish moving, I'm going to try some. She's already given me tips that worked on Halloween. Yay! I'm so glad. Yeah, if you have purple or dark under eyes, there's actually, you can use this makeup. It has color correcting properties, but there's also really good color correctors. I can help you find those and actually learn how to use color correctors properly, and they snap into your palette as well. So it's really cool. But you can see that, like, even though it's a cream, I'm just dusting, like lightly sweeping and dusting this onto my skin, right? I do mine while driving without even looking. No, you don't. No one would ever do that because that's dangerous and illegal. So I know that you're just joking. Nobody freak out. Get a skull tattoo. Yay! Oh my God. You have to get the skull tattoo. I love her so much. I love that she's like, so she's, I don't know if you can see, but she's partially skin, like she has makeup here, but underneath she's just a skull. She's just a skeleton. Like underneath the skin, we are all just bones. We are all the same. Nobody is prettier than you. Nobody is better than you. You are not better than nobody else. We are all the freaking same. And as soon as we realize that and then learn that we can use our creativity to enhance different things about ourselves, or just like give ourselves a little bit of confidence with some makeup or something. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole point, is that we're all freaking skin, we're all like skeleton and bones underneath. No, we are not different from one another. So that's kind of like what I love to share, is that like makeup is fun to play with, but you're beautiful just as you are. So I don't even wear makeup. I love your PI stories along with these lives. Thank you so much for being here. This is so hydrating. I'm 55 and love, love, love it. Start it with a small amount and see how much you'll need. You can add more if needed. Yes! You have to show me your tattoo when you get it. Color correction for purple under eye. So if it's purple, you want yellow. So there's demi color correctors. All you have to do, you guys, is just text me and be like, hey, I got these dark spots here. How do I cancel this? I'll help you one-on-one. You gotta. I can help. May or may not be multitasking work. Jody's like, I'm working. I'm absolutely working. I'm obsessed with makeup. Yes, I am too. Good for you. You guys, you make me so happy. Like, I made a video the other day when I was just not feeling myself. I was feeling really crappy, kind of questioning myself, a little bit of imposter syndrome. Do I belong here? You know, am I really doing good for other people? Am I serving my audience well? You know, and things like that. And am I doing well by my family, even though I work a lot? Like, and you question yourself, right? And so you guys showing up and saying, hey, thank you for what you're doing. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, you're such an inspiration. And I'm like, no, y'all don't understand. Y'all inspire me. And so a lot of content creators, like, we look at and we're like, oh, they're so perfect and they're so beautiful, and they might be beautiful, not perfect, but they might be beautiful, and that's fine to admire them, but never compare yourself to anybody else, because they got something in their life that's a shit show just like yours. So don't think that they are any better than you. You know what I mean? Skip the meeting. Casey, thank you so much. I'm doing a surveillance, you guys. I'm like, it's still doing, that's one thing I love about this job, is that like I can still do it while doing this. So this is, okay, so I'm sweeping on my main shade. So it's sweepy, 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 right? So it's definitely not cakey at all. You can still see your skin. It's really, really beautiful coverage, okay? Not super heavy, very, very light. You can build it, but by the time you're done with the dimension, I promise you, you'll be like, oh, that's really good. And you'll find that you don't need as much. So I'm taking the same brush, the smaller end, and I'm kind of sweeping into my contour, and see how I just sweep it under my cheekbone and kind of give it I have a little tippy tip for contour also that I want to share later. It's a fun way there's a couple different ways you can do your contour, but I was like, I need to teach this way because it's really nice. You're my Mama and Mackenzie. I love it. It's your 70th birthday today. Happy birthday. Oh my God, that's amazing. What are you doing for your special day? That's so awesome. I'm yes, Naomi. I totally will. So I am taking this contour shade that I swept on, and I'm just like tapping it into my skin. So you can see that it is not super heavy. I know a lot of us are scared of the contour, but you don't have to be. It's just a way to enhance your features. It doesn't have to be super, super crazy. And I'm getting text messages from my podcast producer, and she said it's merch time. So we're going to be looking at releasing some merch soon, which is really fun. By the way, this is one of the Freedom Barbie merch shirts, which is like, it was supposed to be for Halloween, but it's skulls, so I'll wear it year round. But anyways, look, it says Freedom Barbie down here. Anyways, if you want the Freedom Barbie merch, it's like all willy-nilly and stuff, and there's like a FAFO Barbie, like fuck around and find out Barbie, because I'd be calling people out. So if you go for the Freedom Barbie merch, just go to allwillynilly.shop, and you can, or comment the word merch, I think it'll send it right away. Slightly larger, nose looks smaller. Yeah, Jody, that's a good question. So when you're contouring your nose, hold on, let me see if I have the right brush. Hold on. When you real quick, I can do a video on this too. You guys give me good ideas for videos. What I keep pulling the same brush. Do I have the right brush? Oh, Mackenzie G. I do. Okay, when you're contouring your nose, make the thinnest white line possible using your concealer shade. So like I usually say take like a tweezer or a fork or like the rat tail comb that has a really skinny edge. I guess I don't have anything in my makeup bag, but a really skinny, like a toothpick. Put a little bit of concealer on it and press it to your nose in a straight line, right? So when you do that super, super skinny, I'll use the lightest color here. I'm going to use my smudge brush. So I'm going to draw like a super, super skinny. Alana, thank you so much. That means the world to me. I am so glad that you've had a positive impact with the podcast. Thank you. That's all we want. We really, really are so excited for the positive impact it's had on other people. Am I distracting you from cleaning? Do I need to feel bad about that? Because I don't. Okay, so if you take like a toothpick or your rat tail comb, a super, super skinny line, like a skinny, like a strand of hair skinny. And then you take, like, this is not as skinny as, I don't have anything that skinny here. But anyways, you get the point. Take this is the smudge brush, and I'm just kind of tapping into my contour, right? So if you hug that white line on your nose or the super light line, and you hug it as close as possible, so you make that white line skinny, like that, right? So you want this white line to be as skinny. I'm turning my nose so that the light, there we go. I'm kind of blocking the light. So you want this line to be super, super skinny, even skinnier than this, right? And so, my husband, I love that he's on here. You're supposed to be in a meeting. Anyway, so whenever you have this line on your nose, like the super skinny white line, that's what's going to give you the contour that you want. And that's what's going to give you that appearance of a thinner or even structured nose. Even if your nose isn't big and you just want to make it a little bit smaller. No, Kathy, these brushes are multi-use. You can use it for whatever you want. I use it for eyeshadow too. The smudge brush that I just used on my nose, because it's so dense, is great for packing on eyeshadows if you're not fluffing or blending. Do whatever, you use it for whatever you want. So whenever you tap this in to your skin, these dark lines are kind of just creating the appearance that there's like a shadow hugging that bright white line. My husband said it's only wrong if it doesn't work. So see how that bright white line right there, it kind of has the appearance that this is actually the side of your nose here instead of back here. And so just by kind of pressing that in, and then if you use a little bit of illuminator like I do at the end, I put on illuminator, and you make it pop even more, give it that pop and glow, and it'll look even thin. I almost said thinner, even thinner, even skinnier. So that's a really great tip for nose contouring. Some people do, some people don't. It's totally up to you, but it's easy if you want to try it. Okay, so I did my main shade kind of all over just by lightly sweeping. See how lightly I'm holding the brush? Lightly. It's just a little bit of sweepies and a little bit of sweepies. That's how you can get, like, if you want a super light coverage, this is a great way to get that without, like, you can build it if you want, but you kind of really don't need it. Hey, Tasha, I'm glad you're here. The other end I used for my contour and kind of dusted it into my contour, under my cheekbones, at my forehead. I just used my smudge brush to do a little contour here. You can do a little contour under the lip, whatever. Now, when I do my brightening highlight, which is another part of my 3D, 3-dimensional makeup, I can use the same brush, the same one I just used for my contour. And these colors aren't super, like, wet. Like, you know how like when you dip a paintbrush into a can of paint and then dip it in another color, it like they get all mixed and crazy. This doesn't do that. This is cream, but it's not like wet, gross cream, right? So you tap into your brightening highlight and sweep it just like a powder in your T-zone. And this will really help give you a really light coverage, like a light finish, but a bright coverage. So you can get like that brightness. So you have bright here, like Scuba Steve in our goggles is really bright. The contours out here. So that light versus dark is going to give you a dimension that will help you look a little more youthful and like give you that alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic look because you look a little less dead, right? So think of when people are dead, they look just like one color, right? And when you put on a liquid foundation all over your face, it's one color. You lose the dimension. With this, you're putting on the dimension with it's very, very light layers. It's light makeup, and you can even do it in one layer if you want. So really, really easy to use and like super beginner friendly. I think that everyone will love it. Even if you have mature skin. If you have mature skin, the more older you are, because I don't know words, the older you are, the more I recommend this makeup because it doesn't settle and crease and cake in lines and wrinkles. It actually helps to kind of hide them and gives you a hydrating glow. So as we get older, we start to lose color, we lose dimension, we lose that like the, gravity first. So this will help give you a lift and give you all the different colors to give you that youthful glow back. Yeah, I'm in a car. Natural light don't lie. Hold on. Natural light doesn't lie. Hold on. You know it's good when you're sitting in natural light and it's working just fine. Okay. We're on a caper. We're on a stay. My brother calls it a caper. He's like, you go on these capers. Okay, so brightening highlight right in the center of the face. Comment the word match. I'll tell you what shades to get, and then you can build your palette. Like, I'll help you build it within your budget and, like, based on what you need or whatever. Okay, so brightening highlight. So foundation, concealer, contour. That's highlight and contour, right? So highlight, contour, foundation, whatever. So that's kind of the basis, and we're lightly sweeping. You can make it a little more full coverage if you want, but once you do the bronzer, then you'll be like, who needs full freaking coverage? You got bronzer. Watch. So when I do my bronzer, contour is cool, gray, ashy. Greens, blues, grays, cool, shadows, right? Bronzer is yellow, red, orange, brown, like a kiss from the sun, like a suntan. So same brush, tap into my bronzer. See how it gets on the tips of your bristles? And then high points of the cheeks. See how it looks really, really dark? And what's cool is that you can kind of create an even, we've been married forever. It has not been. He's doing that, what's that from? Not Field of Dreams. The Sandlot forever. We've been married almost 6 years. We've been together 8. Okay, so look. Do you see the dark bronzer? And usually people are like, oh my God, I'm going to skip the bronzer. Don't skip the freaking bronzer. Listen, there's a couple things that you guys are not allowed to not buy from me. Like, listen, I'm not your mama. Do whatever you want. Buy what you want. But you need the bronzer. If I tell you to get bronzer, please. Because in a minute, I'm going to show you that I'm not a psycho and that it's really pretty. And also this eyeshadow color, which I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so bronzer. Look, see how it's a little bit dark and you're like, ooh. Look, when you press this in and just melt it into your skin, it's gorgeous. And it's so warm and so pretty and kind of makes you look like you're a little less dead. Like you actually left the house, went out in the sun, got some vitamin D. Vitamin D. This is a family show. If my husband says anything, I swear to God, he's going to say something about because I said vitamin D. Watch. So, okay. Bronzer is the freaking bomb. I'm telling you. Under eyes and bronzer. Yes. And that's what I love too about this makeup is that no matter what kind of makeup you like no matter what kind of, like you could just do concealer and bronzer one day and the next day do like full glam. And that's what I love about this makeup. And that's another reason I think that it's great for all women because it's customized to each individual woman. Like you customize it based on what you need. And some days you're not going to need the whole palette. Sometimes you don't need everything in your makeup bag, but we still carry that big ass bag. This is everything in like a more compact situation, and it's still like really pretty. And look at the bronzer. When I tell you to get the bronzer, listen, y'all, I didn't mean to start selling this makeup. It was an accident. I didn't know I was signing up to sell it. I just thought I was sticking it to the man and getting the big kit to get a whatever. But I signed up and here we are, whatever. I'd never wanted to do sales because I have trauma in my life and my biggest fears are rejection and abandonment. And so when it comes to sales, those are the two biggest things you get is rejection and abandonment, and I can't have it. So I never wanted to do sales. And so I feel like I'm not really good at it. But when I tell you it's good, I will never upsell you because I think that's yucky. But when I tell you to get the freaking bronzer, get the freaking bronzer. I'm trying to tell you, like, you have to get the freaking bronzer because you just have to. And nobody believes me until they put it on and they're like, oh, and it actually blends in really pretty and then it's a whole big thing. So when I tell you, I didn't want to be here selling makeup, but we're here. So when I tell you to get something, you might want to do it. Okay, so foundation, concealer, contour, bronzer, so pretty. And it just adds like that touch of warmth that's just like really nice. And then these are my favorite lip and cheek shades. Do whatever you want. Get one, get 100. I don't care. Like, do whatever you want to do. This is the Shape Brush, Brittany. It's like, I like that it's a little smaller. And this is great if you have a more petite face. Instead of like the big brush like this one, which I still love this one. This one's my jam, right? But if you have a more petite face or want a little bit of a lighter coverage, smaller brush. So if you're struggling with like using the bigger brush, like it's just all over my face, try a smaller brush. And that's why I love the double-ended brushes because they're different sizes on both ends. And so it's really nice. Okay, so lip and cheek shades, do whatever you want. But, girl, I'm an eyeshadow hoe. Can you say whore? I'm an eyeshadow whore. It's bad. Brittany, you do. I recommend this one just because this is easy for like sweeping, and I think you'll like the coverage a lot. Like, I know women, they say, I want to look like I'm not wearing makeup. No, we don't. We want it to look like we're wearing makeup that's not crazy looking. We want to look like we're wearing makeup, most of us. Like, I want to look like I'm wearing makeup. I just want it to look nice, right? And I think that's the problem. And so when we put on makeup, especially with like liquid foundation and it's all over, like now it's like then it has the alcohols and now it's like drying and caking and creasing and cracking and all that stuff. Get this stuff. This is really good. Okay, so I like to match my shirt. So I'm going to use this one, which is pink grapefruit. And I do little dots like this on the back of my cheekbones. Hey, friend, good morning. 30 palettes over the last 7 years. Okay, so when I started selling Saint, I probably had about 80 eyeshadow palettes. Like, it is bad. And I actually ended up like, I was like, okay, what colors are you wearing? And so I kept a couple of like the novelty ones and just started using the Saint ones. And I had to like narrow it down because I was getting ridiculous, but it's fine. Like, listen, the more eyeshadow you have, like the more options you have, right? But then most people only use like one or two of the colors in like a whole palette. And then it's wasteful. And so I feel bad, but that doesn't stop me from still trying the other eyeshadow. She has more makeup than I have tools. Slow down, Turbo. That's not true. Maybe. I'm screenshot that because I think that's a lie. And so I'm gonna find out. Is there a sale coming up? The new releases are coming out on Friday. So there's new releases, like the holiday releases are coming out. But I'm sure there's going to be some kind of like Black Friday sale, but I haven't heard anything. So I'm not sure. But definitely get the new releases because I don't know if there's going to be a sale. And then if it sells out, then I'll feel sad. I wear so much MAC eyeshadow. I like, TJ, I really like the MAC eyeshadows. I really, really do. I feel like there's more fallout in the MAC eyeshadows than I would anticipate coming from MAC. It seems like every single one of them, but it's fine. I'm one of those wear all the colors that you. Good for you. I don't use the discontinued limited edition, but same. Okay, so I used pink grapefruit. This one I put just a couple of dots and then some nude, just to kind of like make it a little bit darker so it's not so like Barbie pinky. And then when you just like tap this in, it just creates this really beautiful color and it's not super crazy. The new releases are, okay, so the lip oils are amazing. They're really, really beautiful. There's a couple different colored lip oils. And then this is where I use the big brush because I like doing this. And really like, I poke myself in the eyeball. It's fine. It's fine. I'm alive. Hey, Taisha. Okay, so really beautiful colors. The lip oils are pretty. The lip and cheek shades, the new drops on the lip and cheek shades are freaking legit. They're gorgeous. I could see me mixing and matching a lot of those. Everred is a color that has come and gone over the last couple years, and it's coming with a saint ornament, which is really pretty. Really, TJ? Maybe it's probably the brush I'm using. Who knows? And then they have new palettes, a silver, a white, a green, and a red. The red and the green ones have like the gold. I can't wait to get home tomorrow. I'm out of town traveling for this stupid surveillance, but when I get home, I'm going to show y'all all the things. There's a free gift with purchase, and then there's got to be a Black Friday sale, but they don't tell me nothing, so. If I don't make that exact face at least once while doing my makeup, I think I'm doing it wrong. the way that my husband was like mocking all of us with the mascara, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. It was so funny. So now the next video coming is me making fun of how him and his friends work on cars. Dude, that's a screwdriver hammer you got there? Dude, can you hand me the flux capacitor? And like, whatever. So it's fine. It's coming. It's fine. I'm just adding more bronzer because I'm a psycho. Anyway, so this makeup is literally whatever you want it to be. So don't be scared of the colors, especially when I color match you. Like when you comment the word match on any of my posts, I have it set up to send you my color match form. You send me your picture and like your name, right? And then I text you or email you your color match. I usually try to do both because I don't know what you prefer. So I usually do both. And then once you get my color match, like you look over the things, decide what you want. But when you see the colors, don't be like, she's cry, like she's out of her mind. I know what I'm doing. Try it. Just do the colors I tell you to do. Okay, I used foundation, concealer, contour, bronzer. I used 2 of these blushes mixed together. I'm going to use even a different color for lippy, which I say this every single time. Don't be afraid of these dark colors because these dark colors are not as dark as they appear. Objects in mirror are smaller than they appear or closer than they appear. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. Look. That's Royal with Sunshine State. My absolute favorite combo to date for lippies. So gorgeous. And then if you take a little bit of illuminator, like, I'll do Angel today. Angel's a really pretty illuminator. Tippy, tippy, tip on like the high points of our cheeks. See where that light catches already? I'm just enhancing it. That's kind of why I like this makeup too, is that it kind of just enhances what's already there without covering it with like a layer of paint, right? Like the opacity from this makeup to liquid foundation is just like, it's totally different. Try this. You're gonna freaking love it. I'm telling you. I'm gonna take a little bit of that glow and put it, so when I was talking about nose contour, if you take that straight line and just kind of pop some illuminator there, think anything with illuminator is going to come forward, right, and catch that light. Anything that's dark, like the contour, is going to push back. So that's what creates the dimension, the pushing and pulling of lights and darks. And then also the cool versus the warms. So that's why whenever you use this makeup, and they call it 3D foundation, which I don't know if you've been on the website, but it's 3D, IIID. And I didn't know that IIID meant 3D foundation for the first 3 months I sold this makeup because I'm a dumb. Anyways, holler if you hear me. It was ridiculous, but it's fine. I'm silly. Anyway, so that's what makes this makeup different than other makeup is the dimension that you get. So I kind of need you to trust me with the colors. Put them where I tell you to put them. Use whatever brush you need. Like if you want like a lighter finish, use like a lighter, fluffier brush, whatever. Okay. Setting powder. This is the Vanilla Dust. This one is the feathered, whatever. It's a little bit more glowy. The Vanilla Dust is a little bit more, they're both mattifying, but that, the feathered blotting dust has a little bit more glow to it, which I think is great for mature skin. I use it on my mature skin ladies. And then the setting powder, and I'm just still using my same brush. It's just the shape brush. And I just put a little bit in my situation here in the center of my face, just to kind of mattify it a little bit. This makeup is so, so pretty. Also, take your setting powder. If you take your setting powder and put it on your eyelids, it can help you prep for your eyeshadow. So, like, have you ever gone to Walmart? Y'all hear me talk about the Walmart versus the Publix carts. You go to Walmart and you always get the wonky cart that goes, and that's the cart that, because the wheel and the, right? But when you go to Publix and you're like, it skates on ice, I feel like they have a cart mechanic on standby, like on call 24 hours a day, like a surgeon. And if any of the carts goes wonky, they're like, call the cart mechanic. And then it doesn't, because none of their carts go, they're just like skating on ice, right? It's wild. So anyways, it's kind of like that with your eyeshadow. When you use the setting powder on your lid, it creates that smooth surface for that nice glide of the eyeshadow, as opposed to not using it. And then we have that tackiness on our skin. So we're getting that with the eyeshadow, and it's like skipping over parts of skin. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So if busy right now. If you take a light color, like a light neutral color, like this chai color, and dust that over your lids, that's a great way to start too. Hey, Raylin! I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so either way, whenever you do your eyeshadow, try to use a base color to get that slidey, like, not the whatever. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's so pretty. Okay, so that's chai. I'm wearing pink today, so we're going to go with pink. So this is Miha. Miha is this pink color. This is one of the 2 shades of eyeshadow that when you buy it, all the proceeds go to foster care, Saints foster care foundation called Love Is Never Wasted. So whenever you buy that color, it goes to benefit foster families. Go to toner, moisturizer. Okay, for toner, I don't use toner a whole lot, but when I do, I really like Saint's toner. I'm not crazy about Saint Cleanser. It's a little gentle, but I do like the Saint toner a lot. I feel like it, because all the Saint skincare is milk based, so it really has that luminosity, and it helps with like the glow of your skin. It also helps to like make your pores appear less big. And I really like the Saint toner. Moisturizer, I really like for morning. I like the Drunk Elephant products. So I use the Protini and the Lala Retro, and then I switch off each day between the Lala Retro moisturizer and the Bora Barrier Cream. So I love the Drunk Elephant products. If you want a link for my Drunk Elephant, like my skincare stuff, let me know. I can send it over. I think that Drunk Elephant is expensive, but in my opinion, it's one of those expensive but worth it things. So I really like that. And then I use at nighttime and in the morning, I use hyaluronic acid morning and night for, hydration. But at nighttime, I take the Saint cream with the hyaluronic acid. So after I wash my face, spray the toner, and then do the Saint cream with the hyaluronic acid mixed together, and my skin loves it. So that's what I recommend for skin, just because I love it. But obviously we all have different skin, but you can try it and see if it helps you. Okay, so this is Miha, right? Now let's add, this is coal. I'm going to add a little bit of coal. I put this on the edge of my brush. I wasn't crazy about Glow Recipe. I think that some of their stuff is really good. They have a watermelon niacinamide serum, and it was okay, but the Drunk Elephant just really impressed me. And I'm the only reason I tried it was because the packaging was pretty. Like, I'm a sucker for packaging. But they really did impress me, and I was like, I don't know about this price point, but it's actually not bad compared to other skincare. And they actually don't have the added ingredients that most people don't really need, especially 10-year-olds, but it's fine. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, so this is Miha and Kohl. And then I'm going to put on this color. This color is called Tawanda. This is one of the ones that I say you have to get the bronzer and you have to get Tawanda, because I did not use Tawanda for a very long time, and I'm angry with myself. Like, I need therapy, because look. It's not super baby pink like it looks online and like it looks even on the swatch. Look how pretty and like rose gold. Isn't that nice? You guys got to get Tawanda. I don't know it looks pink, and it's not, and it is, but it's not also. Words are hard. It's fine. Look. This is Tawanda. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? This Tawanda. Like, We all need some Tawanda. I've been using her every day. And you can use her with every look because she's not as pink as she looks. She's just like, oh, she's so pretty. We love you, Tawanda. She's my favorite. She's my favorite. That, and see what I mean? I'm telling you, you got to get the Tawanda. And everybody looks at it, they're like, that's really pink. And it does. And listen, I've sent email after email to corporate and said, hey, these colors on the website, they look in a little woohoo. And they're like, okay, thank you. Have a nice day. And nobody listens to me, okay? Nobody listens to me. But y'all need to listen to me. I've tried to tell corporate, y'all need to make the colors like more accurate, like show it on an eyeball or something. Take my picture and put it on the website, like show. And they don't, it's fine. Nobody listens to me. And then this is Drift. I like Drift. She's a really pretty like champagne shimmer. If y'all have been here more than 5 minutes, you know that I use this on like every single eyeshadow look. Thank you, Amanda. Nobody listens to me, but y'all need to. Okay, I'm going to take this lighter color called Bird. I don't like a super dark under eye, but I'm going to add just a little bit here, kind of through the lashes. And if you are someone who uses eyeliner on the bottom lash line, try using a really pretty eyeshadow, or if you need to fill in your brows, try using a really pretty eyeshadow instead. And it's a lot less harsh, and sometimes it's even really prettier. So anyways, okay. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. That Drift color also, if you take a little bit and pop it under your brow, it kind of adds a little nice pop. And then you can do it straight down the center of your nose for a little bit of pop. It's just a little bit of glowy. See what I mean? So nice. Listen, y'all, get the freaking makeup. I don't know what else to tell you. Do it or don't. I'm not your mama. I don't care. Do what you want. Or you can sit here for the rest of your life. And do you know how many? I've been selling this makeup almost 3 years. And do you know how many ladies reach out and they're like, okay, I've been watching you for 3 years. I'm ready to buy this makeup. And then they buy it and they're like, I am so stupid. Listen, it's your time. This is your life. This is your time, girl. Do whatever you want. Oh my God, TJ. That is so smart. A highlight bubble with all... TJ, you're a genius. You will not be getting paid for this idea, but I will be using it. I'm just letting you know. That's actually really smart. Why didn't I think of that? Amanda, I used Royal, and then I used Sunshine State. TJ, you're brilliant. I'm doing it. That's so smart. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, I'm just using a brown mascara, tapping it on my bottom lashes, which if you are not using brown mascara on your bottom lashes, try it and see what you think. Because I guarantee you'll be like, that's a lot less harsh. You'll look a lot younger, but still have that nice pop of dark under there. You know what I mean? Then, as per usual, setting spray. I use the Urban Decay All Nighter. I've always used Urban Decay All Nighter. This is the watermelon one. I don't know if it's any different or any better, but it smells pretty. That's what I love about it. They sent it to me, and I was like, that's stupid. I don't do gimmicky things. And I was like, watermelon, but it smells wonderful. It's small, so it fits in my little thing. So, anyways, setting spray. Try Saint's new setting spray though, because it's really hydrating. So, especially if you're a dry girl, but even if you're oily, try it, because if you're hydrated, you'll probably produce less oil. So anyways, okay, comment the word match to get a free color match, or just the merch. Remember I told you I'll go to the merch store. It's allwillynilly.shop, or just comment the word merch and it'll send you the link to shop. What else? Friday, the new releases come out, the holiday releases. I'm going to find out about Black Friday. There's no way they're not going to have Black Friday sale. Everyone else is going to be doing Black Friday. There's no way they're not. I'm going to look into it. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to email them. Okay, so comment merch. Comment match. I think you can comment lashes for my lashes. I did this automation thing where I'm like, okay. And now I have it like learning words. So if you comment lashes, you get a discount link for my lashes. If you comment murder, don't comment murder. No, we don't comment murder because that'll get me kicked off Instagram. And the Makeup and Murder brand, the local one to me the video I just posted with all those colorful like liquid eyeshadows, so pretty. You can comment pasty for my self tanner stuff. It's wild. Like I forgot to tell you guys. So I found the Mean Girls Makeup Revolution collection at Ulta, and I posted a video about it. Makeup Revolution reached out to me and they're like, hey, we want you to do 2 videos a week for us. And we're like, we'll pay you for it or whatever. And I was like, okay. Like, I love Makeup Revolution. Like, I really like Saints Foundation, so I probably won't be talking about their foundation a lot, but they have a lot of really pretty colors and like eyeshadows and like things that I think, and their price point isn't bad either. And so I'm really excited to maybe work with Makeup Revolution and try some of their products too. I think it'd be really fun. But at the end of the day, I'm a Saint girl through and through. That will be my, like, I will die with Saint until they murder me or I kill them or something happens. I don't know, but I love my Saint. Anyways, okay, I love you guys. Have a great day. I have to, after this surveillance that I'm doing, I have to drive to another town, because I'm kind of following I'm saying too much. Okay, anyways, I'm going to go home tomorrow though, so I'm really excited about that. Anyways, Tawanda, get the bronzer, get the freaking makeup, comment match. I'll take care of you. I love you. And please just text me directly. Like, it's me. It's not a robot. It's me. You can just text me. We can talk one-on-one. Okay, love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.